It's 1:43 in the morning. The city sleeps, but I can't rest. Your number still lives in my phone, like a ghost I never left. The room is quiet, almost empty, except for memories and regret. I thought I was getting better, but tonight feels different again. My finger hovered on your name, 100 thoughts inside my brain. One call could bring it all back, or break me all over again. I almost called you tonight, almost told you that I still care, almost asked if you still think of me when nobody's there. The rain is drawing lines on glass, like tears the sky can't hold inside. And every drop reminds me of the nights you stayed right by my side. I wonder if you ever miss me, or if you've forgotten every part, while I'm still collecting pieces of the home you broke inside my heart. I know your voice by memory, I still hear it when it's late, but healing means accepting things that love alone can't change. I almost called you tonight, almost told you that I still care, almost asked if you still think of me when nobody's there. Just lost the fight, but chasing what is gone forever will bring tomorrow any closer. So I'll let the silence answer what my heart still can't get over. I almost called you tonight, but I finally chose myself instead. For the first time in forever, I listen to my head. I almost called you tonight, but some doors are meant to close. And even though I still love you, I'm learning how to let you go. I almost called you, but I didn't. Maybe that's how healing starts. Rain keeps tapping on my window, same old song I can't escape. Lights off on glow in the dark, still got your name on my screen. Scrolling through what we used to be, every word feels incomplete. You said forever like you meant it, now forever's out of reach. Typing something then erase it, I don't know what I should say. If I send it, will you read it, or just leave me in the grave? You left me on scene at 2:17, still awake in this dark room. Just me, all the things that I wish you'd say never come, just fade away. You left me on scene, now I can't breathe. Every night it's the same replay. I'm still here where you left my heart. You moved on, I'm stuck in yesterday. Your hoodie still on my chair, smells like something I can't forget. I told myself I'd be okay, but I'm not even close. Yeah, you said I was too much to handle. Guess I loved you way too real. Now I'm fighting with my own thoughts, trying not to feel what I feel. I keep staring at the last text, like it's gonna change somehow. You were all I ever wanted, so why don't you want me now? You left me on scene at 2:17, still awake in this dark room, just me. All the things that I wish you'd say never come, just fade away. You left me on scene, now I can't breathe. Every night it's the same replay. I'm still here where you left my heart. You moved on, I'm stuck in yesterday. Maybe I was just a late night feeling, something temporary, never healing. But for me it was everything. Now I'm breaking quietly. You don't hear me, you don't see me, but I still feel you in my sheets. Every corner of this empty room still belongs to you and me. You left me on scene at 2:17, still awake and you're not with me. All the love that I couldn't save just turned into memories. You left me on scene, now I believe I was never what you need. But I'm still here in the dark alone, where you used to be. 2:17, still waiting, still waiting. Still waiting. 3 a.m. and I'm still awake. Your name lighting up my brain, phone screen glowing in the dark, but you don't feel the same. I replay every little word, like I'm stuck inside a loop. You said you needed space to breathe, now I'm suffocating too. Got a message I've been writing, but I never press send, 'cause I know you won't reply me like you did back then. Typing, but I never send all the words. I can't pretend you moved on, I'm still here, talking to a screen again. Typing like you're still mine, but you left me. Read last time, I'm still stuck in what we were, while you're gone in real life. Your picture's still inside my phone, but I can't look too long. Every smile feels like a lie. Now I know where we went wrong. You said I was too emotional, guess I gave you all I had. Now I'm sitting with these feelings, you don't even feel back. Every night I start again, like it's something I can mend, but the truth is in the silence. You won't meet me where I stand. Typing, but I never said Guess this is how it ends. You don't hear me anymore. You don't need me like before. Typing just to feel close, even though I know you're gone. I'm still here inside this room, writing words you'll never know. Typing, deleting, typing, deleting. Left your sweater on the chair, like part of you was still somewhere. The window keeps the evening rain. It knows my silence by my name. The kitchen light is soft and low. The clock moves slower than before. This little place we used to share still feels like you're already here. I close my eyes. The room remembers more than I do. The apartment still remembers every laugh we left behind, every shadow on the ceiling, every quiet summer night. I can change the pictures, I can move the furniture, but every corner whispers you were once my home. Your favorite cup stays on the shelf. I never had the heart to move it. The hallway echoes every step, like time refuses to forget. Outside the city fades away, inside the memories remain. I never thought an empty room could carry so much of the truth. Maybe love doesn't disappear, maybe it changes into quiet places where no one else can see, but somehow it still finds me. The apartment still remembers, though I'm learning to let go. Every morning feels a little lighter than the night before. One day these walls will only hold my story. Until then I'll keep breathing, one sunrise at a time. The coffee's cold and the room is still. I'm leaning on the lonely windowsill. I see your footprint on the dusty floor, a fading echo of a closing door. I'm holding on to what I can't replace, just a memory of your hollow face. And I try to breathe, but the air is thin, tracing the spaces where you should have been. 1 foot in the past, 1 foot on the edge, tied to the silence of a broken pledge. Oh, I'm lost inside these velvet shadows, chasing a light that no one follows. You're the heartbeat I can't outrun, the eclipse that stole my sun. Tell me, baby, is your heart cold too, or is it just me still waiting for you? I see the city through a heavy rain. Every neon light just hums your name. You said forever with a velvet tongue. Now I'm the melody that's left unsung. I'm a masterpiece you left behind, a bitter I'm still here. The rain is falling softly tonight, just like 100 nights before. The same old window, same old room, but I don't feel lost anymore. There was a time these walls would echo every memory of your name. Now they're quiet in a different way, and somehow I've changed. I spent so long holding shadows, afraid to leave the past behind. But healing came when I stopped searching for what was never mine. Goodbye, my midnight. Goodbye, lonely tears. Goodbye to all the sleepless nights I've carried through the years. Goodbye, my midnight. Goodbye, old memories. You'll always be a part of me, but not who I need to be. I found old messages this morning, words that used to break my heart. Now they feel like distant chapters from a life that's far apart. I don't hate the way it ended, I don't wish for one more chance. Some stories aren't meant to last forever, they're just meant to teach us how to stand. And every storm that tried to drown me, every goodbye that left me cold, led me to the person standing here, stronger than before. Goodbye, my midnight. Goodbye, lonely tears. Goodbye to all the sleepless nights I've carried through the years. Goodbye, my midnight. Goodbye, old memories. You'll always be a part of me, but not who I need to be. To the chance I never sent, to the calls I never made, to the nights I waited endlessly for feelings that would never stay, to the version of myself who thought the pain would never end. Look at us now, we made it through in the end. Goodbye, my midnight. Hello, morning light. Hello to all the dreams ahead, waiting on the other side. Goodbye, my midnight. Goodbye, yesterday. I'll carry all the lessons learned, but leave the hurt away. Goodbye, my midnight. The darkness finally fades, and for the first time in a long time, I'm not afraid. The rain still falls tonight, but it sounds different now. No more waiting, no more looking back. Goodbye, my midnight. Hello, tomorrow. Rain is falling on the window like it always used to do. But tonight I'm not breaking down, thinking about me and you. The room still holds a few reminders of the life we couldn't save, but they don't hurt the way they used to. They're just memories that stayed. For the longest time I blamed you for every scar I had to hide. Now I see we were just two hearts trying to survive. Thank you for the heartbreak, for the nights that made me grow. I hated every second then, but now I finally know. Every tear became a lesson, every goodbye helped me see. Losing you was painful, but it helped me find me. Thank you for the heartbreak, even though it broke my soul. Somehow all the pieces made me stronger than before. I spent months inside the silence, talking to your memory, holding on to what was over, afraid of what I'd be. But healing found me slowly in the spaces you once filled, and all the parts that felt abandoned, learned how to rebuild. Maybe we were never meant to last, maybe that was never the plan, but every ending leaves a reason for becoming who I am. Thank you for the heartbreak, for the nights that made me grow. I hated every second then, but now I finally know. Every tear became a lesson, every goodbye helped me see. Losing you was painful, but it helped me find me. Oh, thank you for the heartbreak, even though it broke my soul. Somehow all the pieces made me stronger than before. I don't miss the pain anymore, I don't chase the past around. I don't need another chance to find the closure that I found. And if I saw you someday walking somewhere down the road, I'd smile and keep on moving, because I finally let it go. Thank you for the heartbreak, for the person I've become, for teaching me that healing doesn't happen all at once. Every scar became a story, every storm passed through my life, and though you left without a warning, I survived the darkest nights. Thank you for the heartbreak, for everything I didn't know. You were part of my journey, but not my final home. The rain still falls tonight, but it doesn't feel the same. Thank you for the heartbreak. I saw your picture around midnight. Couldn't sleep, so I checked your page. You were smiling like the old days, but now somebody took my place. His hand resting on your shoulder, like he's always been around. And I swear my chest got heavier when I saw the way you looked at him now. I should've closed the app, I should've looked away, but I kept scrolling through the pain like it would somehow change. She looks happier now, happier than she ever did with me. That smile used to be mine, now it belongs to somebody else completely. She looks happier now, and that's the part that hurts somehow. I wanted you to find your peace, I just never thought it wouldn't be with me. Rain keeps falling on the window while his name is next to yours. And I'm sitting in the silence, trying not to think anymore. I remember every promise, every future that we planned. Now you're building all those dreams with somebody else instead. Maybe I was just a chapter, maybe he's the happy end. Maybe what I called forever was never meant to last back then. She looks happier now, happier than she ever did with me. The smile used to be mine, now it belongs to somebody else completely. She looks happy now, and that's the part that hurts somehow. I wanted you to find your peace, I just never thought it wouldn't be with me. Yeah. I keep wondering if you miss me, even for a second at all. Or did you leave our story behind the moment I watched it fall? And maybe he gives you everything that I somehow couldn't be. But knowing that doesn't make it easier, knowing doesn't set me free. She looks happier now, and I hate how beautiful that is. 'Cause every time I see your face, I remember everything I miss. She looks happier now, while I'm awake at 3:30, trying to make peace with the truth that your happiness is me. 3:30, still looking at your picture, still missing you. There's a coffee shop on 7th Street where I go when I need some space. That's where I saw you for the first time, with sunlight dancing on your face. You smiled and asked if this seat was taken. I almost said that it was full, not because I didn't want you there, but because my heart was careful. I spent so long protecting pieces of myself I thought I'd lose. Funny how the walls I built started falling next to you. I'm learning to love again, what's true. I'm learning to love again, without the fear of how it ends. Maybe hearts don't break to stay broken. Maybe they break so they can mend. You don't know the storms I've walked through, or the nights I couldn't sleep. You just listen when I'm talking, like my words are yours to keep. And sometimes when you touch my hand, the past still whispers in my mind. But your patience feels like healing, not the kind I have to find. I'm not looking for forever, I'm not chasing yesterday. I'm just letting something honest find its own unhurried way. I'm learning to love again, not the way I did back then. Slower now, but stronger too. Learning how to trust what's true. I'm learning to love again, without the fear of how it ends. Maybe hearts don't break to stay broken. Maybe they break so they can mend. You didn't save me from my sadness, I had to do that on my own. But somehow you remind me that I don't have to walk alone. And maybe that's what love is now. Not a fire that burns too bright, but a quiet hand beside you, helping you through the night. I'm learning to love again, not because I need someone, but because I finally found myself. After everything was done, I'm learning to love again, and it feels different this time around. No more chasing broken pieces, no more losing solid ground. I'm learning to love again, and maybe that's enough for now. No more looking backward, no more wondering when. I'm learning to love again. The rain has finally disappeared. The clouds don't cover up the sky. There's a quiet in this room tonight that doesn't make me wanna cry. The same old chair beside the window, the same old view I've always known. But somehow everything feels different now that I've learned to be alone. For so long I watched the darkness, thinking it would never end. But every night was leading somewhere, I just couldn't see it then. Sunrise through my window feels different than before. I spent years chasing shadows, now I'm not afraid anymore. Sunrise through my window, warming every corner of my soul. The light I searched for in somebody else was inside me all alone. There was a time I counted heartbeats, waiting for my phone to ring. Now the silence feels like freedom, not the loneliness it used to bring. The memories still visit sometimes, like old photographs in a drawer. But they don't pull me backward now, they just remind me how far I've come. Every tear became a lesson, every scar became a guide. Every broken piece I carried helped me find the other side. Sunrise through my window feels different than before. I spent years chasing shadows, now I'm not afraid anymore. Sunrise through my window, warming every corner of my soul. The light I searched for in somebody else was inside me all along. To the nights I couldn't sleep, to the messages unsent, to the dreams that fell apart, and all the time I spent, to the version of myself who thought the pain would never leave. Look at all the morning light waiting patiently for me. And if tomorrow brings another storm, I know I'll be alright, because I finally learned the difference between surviving and living life. Sunrise through my window, painting gold across the floor. The heart that once was broken doesn't hurt like that anymore. Sunrise through my window, and for the first time I can see the person I've been searching for was always me. Sunrise through my window, a brand new day begins, and though I carry every lesson, I'm finally ready to live. The sun is rising slowly through my window. No more midnight, no more waiting, just a new day, just a new beginning. Rain keeps falling on the fire escape, silver drops sliding down the rails. I wrap my sweater a little tighter, watching midnight slowly fade. The city speaks in distant sirens, windows glowing one by one. Somewhere people found their way home. I'm still waiting for the morning sun. Every little raindrop sounds like yesterday, but I don't run from memories the way I did before. Rain on the fire escape, washing every dream we couldn't save. I can hear tomorrow calling through the clouds above the gray. Feels a little lighter today. Coffee cools beside the doorway, steam disappears into the air. I finally stop reading old messages, looking for someone who's not there. The sky is slowly changing colors, blue replacing shades of black. Maybe healing looks like this, never perfect, just moving ahead. If love was only meant for yesterday, then let tomorrow write another page. I'll carry Lights are shining after midnight. Tiny reflections on the ground. I walked beneath familiar buildings, but nothing feels familiar now. Your name no longer fills my silence. It only visits now and then, like old photographs inside a drawer I don't open anymore. Funny how the rain still falls even after everything has changed. We never missed the rain, we only missed who we were. Standing underneath one umbrella, believing forever meant forever. Now every drop just finds the pavement instead of finding us. We never missed the rain, we only missed that version of love. The coffee shop is almost closing. The last few lights begin to fade. Someone laughs across the corner. Life keeps moving anyway. I smile without pretending. For the first time in a while, maybe healing isn't loud. Maybe it begins this quietly. Every season leaves a lesson. Every goodbye leaves some light. Maybe broken hearts are only windows waiting for sunrise. We never missed the rain, we only carried old memories. Now the morning feels much closer than it ever used to be. I'll thank the night for changing me, even through the lonely days. We never missed the rain, we simply found ourselves again. The hallway light is still awake. The coffee's cold, but I won't complain. Your picture hides inside my phone. I keep pretending I've moved on. The rain keeps tapping on my glass, like it still remembers what we had. Another night that won't let go. Another room that feels so slow. I almost reached for your name, but silence answered me again. One more night without you, watching headlights fade into the blue. Every street reminds me where we've been. Every song begins where you still live. I don't need another goodbye, I just need this heart to learn goodbye. One more night without you, until tomorrow hurts a little less. The city sleeps outside my door, while memories walk across my floor. Your favorite chair is empty now, but somehow you still fill this house. I hear the elevator chime, it sounds like every passing night. Time keeps moving without fear, I'm still learning how to disappear. Maybe healing isn't loud, maybe becoming someone strong enough. Every tear becomes another page. Every sunrise turns another age. I won't chase what's already gone. I'll keep walking toward the coming dawn. One more night without you, until my heart finally feels like home. The room is quiet once again. The city's fading through the blinds. I leave the lamp on by the bed, like somehow you'll arrive on time. Your pillow hasn't moved at all. The blanket falls the way it did. It's funny how an empty space can hold 1,000 memories. I tell myself tomorrow will be easier, but every night begins the same. Your side of the bed still feels warmer in my head, even though you're miles away. The silence knows your name. I don't reach across the sheets like I used to in my sleep. I'm learning how to rest with your side of the bed left empty. The rain is dancing on the glass. The clock keeps counting every hour. I make another cup of tea, then watch the steam disappear. Outside the traffic comes and goes, like people chasing brighter days. Inside I'm finding little pieces of the girl I'll be again. Maybe love doesn't leave at once. Maybe it slowly fades with every sunrise, until one morning the ache becomes a memory instead of a home. Your side of the bed is only part of yesterday. I'm beginning to believe tomorrow has a place for me. When the morning fills this room, I'll finally make a little more space. Not for someone new, but for the woman I'm becoming. The rain stopped hours ago, but I'm still staring at your chat, scrolling through old conversations, trying to bring the feeling back. Your profile picture changed again. I almost didn't recognize your smile. Funny how a stranger now knows the things I knew for a while. I keep visiting the places where your memory still survives, but every road leads to the truth that you're no longer mine. I saw your last scene tonight, and somehow that broke me again. You're living life without me now, like we were never more than friends. I saw your last scene tonight and realized what I feared was true. The hardest part of losing you is learning how to live without you. still a coffee cup you left here, hidden in the back of my shelf. I keep saying I should throw it out, but I can't seem to help myself. The songs we used to fall asleep to now just echo through the room, and every little thing reminds me how much space you still consume. I know healing takes some time, at least that's what people say, but nobody tells you how it feels when your forever walks away. I saw your last scene tonight, and somehow that broke me again. You're living life without me now, like we were never more than friends. I saw your last scene tonight and realized what I feared was true. The hardest part of losing you is learning how to live without you. Maybe one day I'll stop checking, maybe one day I'll stop hurting, maybe one day your name won't feel like a wound that's still burning. But tonight the room feels colder and the silence feels too loud. So I sit here with your memory while you're making someone else proud. I saw your last scene tonight, for what I hope will be the final time. You deserve the life you wanted, even if it's not with mine. I saw your last scene tonight, and for a moment I let go. Maybe loving you means leaving too, even when I still love you so. Last scene tonight, last scene tonight, maybe for the last time. Goodbye. Yeah, it's just you and me. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I don't need the moon to find my way. When I'm with you, the night feels like day. Your touch is a melody, soft and sweet. I'm finding the rhythm in your heartbeat. No more questions, no more doubt. You're the only thing I'm talking about. And we're moving closer, soul to soul, losing my mind, losing control. I like the way you say my name, everything else just feels so tame. Wrapped up in midnight silk and gold, a story that never gets too old. You're the spark in the dark, fire in me, the only place I ever wanna be. Oh, baby, don't let the morning come. You're the only one I'm running from into. I see the stars reflected in your eyes, better than any Hollywood prize. We're writing a poem with no end in sight, just chasing the magic of the city light. It's not a dream, it's better than that. You're the rhythm I'm living at.